Hey, guess what day it is?
The Mr. Boopster says no ban list day?
Well, I was going to say Friday, but yes, that.
It is
that
Friday.
Too. It is Friday. So
Friday
anyway,
magic.
And then that means magic. And today, Mr. Boopster chose the format.
Yeah, he did.
He chose a pretty interesting format. So what we're going to be doing today is we're going to be doing modern, but with no ban list. Because it's the decree of the Boopster.
Yeah.
Right here.
He's decreed it, and so it is done.
So I should say, like it still has the anything from 8th edition up rules.
Yeah.
It's not like, oh, let's 4 Black Lotuses, modern with no ban list. But like, all the stuff.
Vintage with no ban list would be terrifying.
It would be terrifying.
Also, terrifyingly expensive.
Yeah, that'd be the worst thing. Who would be able to afford that? My God. But anyways, so that's what we're going to be doing today. I'm playing a Jund list.
And I'm playing the bane of everyone's existence, Affinity with artifact lands and Skullclamp.
It's gonna be a good time. So and I should say another little order of business here. At the end of this month, we are going to do the first ever Patreon reward magic video.
Is it at the end of the month?
Yeah, right? Isn't it? Is there another Friday?
No,
it's the one on Christmas.
Yeah, it's on Christmas.
That's what I'm getting. Getting at here.
I was I had to quickly add 25 and realize it's 32, so we're good. I thought it was 31 for a moment.
No. So anyway, so what that means is that we're going to take anyone that's I think it's $10 or more a month. Any of our patrons at that level are allowed to submit a deck list to us, and once a month we're going to, if they're available, play those deck lists. Mm-hmm. So if you want to be one of those exciting people, then go on to the link, which is here somewhere.
In the description.
And do that. So
Mr. Boopster commands it.
He does. So let's start this thing. Woo! All right. Let's see who goes first by rolling this 30-sided dice.
Also, 20-sided dice are boring.
Yeah. That's for modern with a ban list.
Yeah.
14. Whoop. 7. Well, we could have just rolled a 20 because we're bounded. I'll go first. Whoop. So, I will show my hand. Zoo. I'm not actually playing Zoo, but so I'm not sure why I said that. Whoop.
Hand.
All right, then we're off to the races. So I'm going to lead with a Verdant Catacombs and crack that, going to 19. That will fetch me up. Overgrown Tomb.
Well, that's not bueno.
Overgrown Tomb.
Is that an Inquisition or a Thoughtseize?
We'll see.
It's untapped.
Could be a Deathrite Shaman.
I guess
that's an option.
Yeah, that is an option in this format.
Also, it's a little disturbing to me that neither this deck or your deck is running like my favorite card, which is Mental Misstep, which is legal now.
It'd be rather decent against this deck.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm running Skull Clamps.
It's true.
You don't want those to hit the field.
Yeah, and I'm running so many 1-drops, like, for instance, this one, Inquisition of Kozilek. By the way, I'm at 18.
And a land. And a land.
Did you keep a 7-lander?
Skullclamp.
Okay, well. Oh. These are all bad options. I think it's going to be Clamp.
Yeah.
Clamp's the worst of all evils.
He's going to trade all those in for a ton of cards if that stayed.
Pass the turn.
We're going to go for the much more boring Vault
of Whispers.
Enter go.
Untap. Draw a card.
Artifact Swamp.
Yep. Pretty spooky.
Pretty spooky.
We're going to go for a Thoughtseize. And I'm pretty sure I'm going to go ahead and take that plating.
Well, that sucks.
Yeah. Then I'll play a Grove of the Burn Willows. Tap that for a green mana, giving you a life.
21!
And play a Deathrite
Blackjack.
Shaman. Pass the turn.
Untap. Draw for turn. Well, we're going to go for...
Other than the Skullclamp that's in your graveyard. Oh, no, I guess Vault of Whispers is also banned. I was going to say this was the first banned card, but there's already one in play.
Mirror Retriever.
Sure.
And since he can't battlecry himself, it's your go.
Yeah. Draw a card. Yeah, Clamp would have pretty much wrecked my face here.
So you clamp the Signal Pest and draw 2 cards, and then you clamp the Mirror Retriever and draw 2 cards, and probably get Signal Pest back.
Pretty much. I think what I'm gonna do. I don't really want to do that. So I'm going to cast another Thoughtseize. Let's take that Signal Pest.
Only choice. You'll take that Signal Pest and you'll like it.
Evidently. And pass the turn.
Untap. Draw for turn.
Since I don't really want him chump blocking with the Mirror Retriever. That would be a poor decision.
Got nothing else going on. Activate Inkmoth Nexus.
Sure.
Declare attacks.
Okay.
Battle Cry.
Yeah.
Okay.
Battle.
Wondering if maybe you had a bolt before the Battle Cry. Though even then, I don't think you'd really want to just eat the Mirror Retriever.
No.
So. It's just whether you want the damage or not.
What am I gonna do here? I can't block the pest. I can trade with the Mirror Retriever, which is a terrible idea.
I mean, that depends on how much you like me having a Skullclamp.
True. You can gain a life, and I will Lightning Bolt Inkmoth Nexus.
Sad face.
And then I will take 2.
Enter go.
Untap. Draw a card. Well, that's not great.
It's an Inquisition. It's not a punishing fire, probably.
No.
I don't know why I exiled that.
I don't know either. I'll play another Deathrite Shaman. And I'll pass the turn.
Untap. Draw for turn. Play a Darksteel Citadel. Tech you.
The legal of the artifact lands.
The indestructible one, too.
I will take 2.
Enter go.
Then I will let you gain a life. Woo! And I will exile Signal Pest.
Signal Pest down.
Untap. Draw a card.
Luckily it has to be an instant or sorcery.
Yeah, I can't or a creature. Can't just willy-nilly get artifacts, which is unfortunate. If I had a Skoos, on the other hand.
Yeah, the Skoos, that'd be an excellent play, but... Nope.
I'm just going to pass the turn. Super exciting game.
Untap. Draw for turn. We're going to go for Vault of Whispers. I'm going to pay 4 mana.
4 mana? Egad! Gadzooks! Okay, well that's pretty good.
What do we want to do here?
Could make a 5/5. You could go searching for some stuff.
I don't really have the mana to search for stuff, but we are going to go search for stuff.
Alright.
Look at top 5.
Is it look at or reveal? It's been a long time since I played against Desert Agent.
Look at, and you may reveal an artifact. We're gonna reveal an Etched champion.
Well, that's annoying.
And then on the bottom in any order. So, like that. Not that it's probably gonna matter. Whoop. Enter go.
How many cards in hand?
Dois.
Crack Bloodstained Mire into turn. I think I'm gonna get. Jeez.
So many choices? Or no choices?
No, I didn't see it the first time.
Oh.
I got a Stomping Ground. I'm still
Stomping Ground.
deciding whether or not I'll put it in tapped. My life totals. What my life total is.
It's a life total.
It's a life total. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to exile that Bloodstained Mire. This is for colorless, black, and red.
Uh-oh, I think I know what's coming.
And I think I'm going to cast the Kolaghan's Command. And I honestly think the mode that I want to do...
Turn target creature from graveyard to your hand. Target player discards a card, destroy target artifact, or deals 2 damage to target creature or player.
And you choose 2 of them.
I was wondering if it was maybe only 2 damage to creatures where you couldn't hit Tezzy.
No. But I think what I'm going to do...
I think your best choice is to deal 2 damage to that and make me sacrifice that. Destroy that.
No. No, that's not a thing that I'm going to do. Oh, what do I do, though? I think I'm going to... I'm going to blow up both of those. 2 damage to one, destroy the other.
2 damage to one, destroy the other. Well, Air Retriever, what do we get? I think we get cranial plating.
Okay.
Enter go.
Well.
I guess, yeah, I was still ending my turn.
Still kind of is. Draw a card. Well, that would have been nice earlier. Inquisition of Kozilek. Targeting you. And I think... that or the champion.
Yeah, it's kind of tough.
I mean, you can make the champion into a... No, you can't, because this is a color.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be the plating.
Yeah, I can't make the champion 5/5.
And then I will... let's see, this goes down 1 to do that.
Yeah. And it goes down 4 to deal twice.
Yeah.
It's the number of artifacts I have.
Yeah, that's probably not the ideal thing to let happen. I'm going to send both of these at Tezzeret.
Goes 2.
And I'll tap that for a colorless. Play Scavenging Ooze and pass the turn. Excuse me.
Untap. Draw for turn. Well, we're going to play...
Not sure if that was correct.
It's champion.
Champion is pretty scary.
And we're going to make Darksteel, so it's a L of 5/5.
Sure. Easy for you to say.
5. Enter go.
Untap. Draw a card. Well. You definitely have Metalcraft. That's not an issue.
Yep. You're going to be hard-pressed to deal with that. Indestructible.
Mm-hmm.
So, no creature removal. And lands, you kind of limited.
Yeah. Let me think here. going to... There really are. I'm going to Lightning Bolt Tezzeret.
Mean.
That's pretty mean. Oh, I'm still in a horrible position, though.
Come on, top deck. It's cranial plating.
I'll pass turn.
Untap. Draw for turn.
I'm wondering if it would have been better to let you have the plating and taking the champion.
7.
Well, let's do a count here. How many creatures do you have in your graveyard?
Signal Pest and Mirror Retriever.
Just 2?
Dos.
I also just have 2. I will block the Citadel. And I will remove Verdant Catacombs. Well, actually, I'll do it like this. I will activate the green ability, removing Mirror Retriever and gaining 2 life. And then damage happens. He will die.
And I think I'll go for Arcbound Ravager.
Oh boy.
Signal Pest. Enter go.
I think he could have just killed me.
But then you'd have been able to block, because I'd have sacrificed all the artifacts. I'm not...
Yeah, I guess.
Enter go.
Boop. Pretty well dead here anyway. We'll make a green. You can gain a life.
Yeah. 24.
I'll use Scavenging Ooze with your Signal Pest. And I will also remove... Do you have any lands in there? Yeah, you do.
I have an Inkmoth Nexus.
Inkmoth Nexus to make another green. Use Scavenging Ooze and remove... You don't have anything else.
Nothing left.
I will remove my Deathrat Shaman. Gaining another life. Pumping Skoos by 1.
Enter go.
Draw a card. Well, that's not really going to get me out of this situation. Unfortunately. But we'll do it anyway. Colorless. Black. Liliana of the Veil. And, yeah, sacrifice creature.
Signal Pest.
Pass the turn.
Untap. Draw for turn. We'll cast a Vault Scourge. We'll play a Mem Knight.
Sure.
And swing.
Yeah. Unfortunately, due to that Ravager, there's no way it could have lived anyways. So... Is that true? Let me think here. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah. I'm assuming you're all with me.
Yeah.
Well. Oh, block Citadel.
Okay, so we got...
I'm gonna also
Oh, you're gonna also gain a life.
gain a life and remove the Signal Pest.
So we got 2, 3, 4 damage. 5 damage. 6 damage. 7 damage. 8 damage. 9 damage.
I mean, you had me regardless, because you
Yeah.
could just toss it on whoever
Yeah, now
was
I can put it
block,
on
so.
that if I need to, but...
And, yeah, I am dead, and we will see you in game 2.
I could have won the game with only 1 permanent. Arcbound Ravager is terrifying.
Especially with artifact lands.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a reason those are banned.
All right, game 2. show my hand. Last time we saw the power of the Affinity ban list, and now maybe we'll see the power of the Jund ban list. Whoop! Doo-doo! Doo-doo! Doo!
Cards that are everybody's friends. So what do you got?
I've got a Black Cliffs and a Thoughtseize going to 18.
His Dark
Let's
Steel
see those
Citadel.
cards.
His
You might as well
Dark
have just
Slick
left
Shore.
them out.
His Seat of the Synod. His Thoughtcast. Skullclamp. Edge Champion. Ravager.
Ooh, these are all good cards. Oof. I think it's got to be Clamp. Just, it's the most intrinsically powerful.
Yeah.
Pass the turn. I don't like seeing any of those. They're all scary. I'm gonna have nightmares about every single one of them.
Seat. Go.
Untap. Draw a card.
You got my 1-drop. Are you going to take my 2-drop now?
No. I'm going to play Grove of the Burn Willows and cast a Dark Confidant, tapping the Grove for a colorless. Pass the turn.
Draw turn. Seat. Ornithopter. 2 mana for a Thoughtcast.
Sure.
And your go.
All right. Untap. Dark Confidant reveals a Bloodbraid Elf going to 14.
The biggest card in the deck.
Draw a card. Ouch. My face. I'll smack you for 2. He does say greatness at any cost, so I have to be
18.
willing to pay the price.
You do. I mean, that is a Bloodbraid. It represents 3 damage
It's true.
immediately, plus more.
Play a Swamp and cast an Inquisition of Kozilek, targeting you.
It's a Dark Slick Shore. And Dark Steel Citadel, and a Dark Slick Shore. And a Signal Pest, and a Ravager, and a Head Champion.
All those things. I think we're going to take the Ravager now.
Yeah, probably.
I mean, you do have Metalcraft, so that thing is going to be a pain to get rid of.
Especially since, artifact lands are really
Yeah.
hard to get rid of.
Yeah.
Those aren't creatures
Yeah,
that you
exactly.
can whittle down.
Exactly. And I think I'm just going to pass the turn.
Untap, draw for turn. And play Dark Slick Shore.
Yep.
3 mana for an Edge Champion.
You got it.
And a Mem Knight.
And a Midnight. And you're passing the turn?
Yeah.
So I'm going to tap Grove for a colorless and Cliffs for a red. And I'll cast Punishing Fire on, I think, Thopter. So if you've never seen this combo, it's pretty nutty. This card's banned in Modern, by the way. So Grove of the Burn Willows, you can tap it for a colorless, or you can tap it for a red or green and give your opponent a life. This you can get whenever an opponent gains life. You can pay a red, and if you do, you return this from your graveyard to your hand. So basically, you just tap this for a red, they gain a life, you get this back. And I mean, if you really want, you can slowly machine gun down their creatures. Not him.
Not him.
But, or you can,
Or Ravager.
Hit them for 1 each turn.
Yeah.
That's pretty exciting. Anyway.
Yeah, the 2 cards that Punishing Fire is bad against is Ravager.
Yeah.
And Champion.
Luckily, right now, we're only dealing with one of them. But so, we're going to Dark Confidant up a Grove of the Burn Willows.
I was honestly expecting
Draw a
another
card.
Bloodbraid.
Yeah. Yeah, that'd be pretty.
Why?
That'd be pretty spooky.
be
And
a
since
Bloodbraid this
I think it will inform our decision. We're gonna play another Grove of the Burn Willows. You know that. You can gain a life. I'll make a green
yeah.
mana, and then I'll tap these. That one for a colorless to cast a Bloodbraid Elf.
Spin the roulette wheel.
So, well, punch fire. Bloodbraid Elf, another card that's banned in Modern, which I'm really miffed about because it's one of my favorite cards ever.
Banned at the same time as Deathrite Shaman,
Yeah.
which needed the ban.
Pretty much.
But it's because those 2 are the 1-2 punch in this John deck.
Yeah. I will Punching Fire that Midnight.
Dead.
And I think I will pass the turn. Don't really want to send either of these into a 2/2 with protection from colors.
Yeah, probably not a good plan. Dark Slick Shore. Mox Opal.
Yep.
Signal Pest.
Signal Pest.
And we'll attack for 2.
We'll take it. Go to 12.
Enter go.
Unsap. Dark Confidant trigger. Scavenging Ooze. Go to 10. Draw a card. Excuse me. I mean, that is tapped now. I can't block it anyway. So we'll send in for 5.
14.
Then we're going to cast a Deathrite Shaman.
Shaman. The other banned card. Terrifying one.
Yes.
Not really in this deck.
No.
He could start gaining a bunch of life because he's got 3 creatures in my side of the field. Or he could eat them with his Skoos. That's the other option he's got.
Play a 3rd Grove as my land for the turn.
He just got all the groves.
I have many groves to go around.
1 more mana and you'll be able to double Punishing Fire a turn.
I think I'm going to let you gain a life. Red. Get back both of these Punishing Fires.
Sweet! Sadly, I couldn't gain 2 red.
No.
Or 2 life. I don't know why I said red. I guess because he's adding red.
Probably. And then you can get another one. I'll add a green mana and a colorless and cast a Tarmogoyf. So I have sorcery, you have artifact, creature. That's it?
Sorcery. Yeah, so.
3/4 Tarmogoyf. Pass the turn.
Untap. Draw for turn. Attack you for 3.
Since I can't block either of them, I will take 3. Going to 7.
And then we're going to start the fun train.
The fun train? Oh, that's not a fun train. That's a terrible train.
Boop.
Skullclamp
Draw
also
2.
obviously banned.
I did it wrong. You're cranial plating. Here we go.
Unsap.
I was debating. It's like, what are the chances cranial plating's up there?
Ouch.
Not very high.
Go to 4. Draw a card. I mean, that does deal with my problem. Luckily.
Yeah, Abrupt Decay kind of deals with cranial plating rather well.
I didn't have an Abrupt Decay.
Did I? What did you
saw it. You obviously saw it wrong. Colorless. Liliana.
Oh.
Yeah. Sacrifice creature.
I don't know why I thought it was Abrupt Decay.
Yeah, I was like, I wish I had an Abrupt Decay. That'd be great. I haven't played a land yet.
Liliana.
So I'll play a Verdant Catacombs.
Catacomb.
Do I have anything new? I don't think so. Just another creature.
Yeah, just another creature. You got all the creatures.
And you're at 16?
Ye. Thanks to your Grove.
Yes. We'll attack with these fellas.
For 8?
For 8.
We'll go to 8.
And we're not going to cast a Punishing Fire to give ourselves an instant, either.
Yeah, you kind of want to hold that up.
Yeah, it would only be 3 more damage, which isn't...
Because you don't want me to start the Skullclamp train.
No. And I'll pass the turn.
Untap. Draw for turn. Well, that's probably the end of the parade.
Bolt of Whispers.
It's your go.
You can't really... Ooh boy. Yeah. Can't really clamp that.
My only out is this.
Yeah, that is an out. You can gain a life. I'll make a green. And I will exile Atkst Champion, gaining 2 life.
It's not an out anymore.
It's not an out. I could have just Punishing Fire.
Yeah, I was hoping you'd do that, and then you'd realize that you didn't have enough damage.
Unsap. I'll save. No, I don't, because I didn't cast it. I don't know why I'm saying that. Dark Confidant. It wouldn't have killed me anyway. Go to 5.
That's good.
Draw a card. So I believe you're at 9. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 damage in play. So I will attack with these Doopsters.
4/9.
4/9.
Dead.
All right. And I had some backup if I needed it.
Yeah. I couldn't get the Skullclamp train going when.
That's too
I had
bad.
no cards in hand.
Maybe in game 3.
Or when you were tapped out.
Maybe in game 3. So we'll see you then. All right, game 3. Show your hand.
Hand.
All right, my turn. Hopefully I'm not dead on turn 1. But we'll see. I actually don't think that's possible. But that's my hand. And let's see. Game 3. Game 3.
We're going to go for a seat. Signal Pest. Knight. Turgo.
Oh, not dead on turn 1. We'll draw a card. I'm going to lead with Deathrite Shaman. Best turn.
I'm glad you said that. We're
It's
going
now
to
dead
lead
on
with
turn
Vault. Cranial Plating.
Oh boy. Okay.
We're going to attack you for 2.
Do I want to trade Deathrite Shaman for a Mem Knight? I don't think I do. I'll take 2 going to 18.
And Turgo.
Untap. Draw a card.
Kept his hand hoping you wouldn't have a Thoughtseize or an Inquisition.
I will play a Treetop Village tapped and pass the turn.
Treetop.
This cranial plating is going to hit me. Hard. In the face. By the
Playing
looks of
Academy
things.
rounds.
Whew. That's also a good one.
Yeah, kind of gets around artifact removal, gets around. Well, not really gets around punishing fire, in all honesty. Signal Pest is a correct choice. And may as well go for a Vault Scourge as well.
Gives you
One
an
extra point.
extra power.
Attack.
So you got
2 plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
6.
6. So 8 damage.
8 damage. This is sad. I kind of want to trade for that Mem Knight now. That's really sad. I think I'm going to do it.
Oh my
And
god.
I'll take 6, going to 12. And
0 drop for 1 drop.
Yep.
Except one of them's basically a 1-mana planeswalker.
The reason I do that is, of course, this can't break up the Academy Ruins chain anyway, so it's kind of just sitting around. Plus, he had nothing to target. So, yeah, you good?
Yeah.
Untap. Draw a card.
Yeah, it's not like I'd really want to Academy of Ruins a Mem Knight on top. Unless I draw a Skullclamp, in which case maybe.
True. Let's see here. I'm going to play a Grove of the Burn Willows and pass the turn.
What could that mean? Darksteel Citadel.
Yep.
Ravager.
Oh boy. Okay, so hang on.
He's on the stack, I assume?
He's on the stack. Oh, Jesus.
Yes. Nut hand. Only having 1 non-artifact land, because we're not
Tap
peasants here.
For a red. So you can gain a life.
21, blackjack.
And black-green, we're going to cast a Kolaghan's Command.
Ah!
We're going to destroy the plating and do 2 damage to the Vault Scourge in response to Archbound Ravager.
Don't even get to sack them. Sad face.
And then you, of course, get Ravager.
And your go.
You don't want to attack me for nothing? Untap. Draw a card. Let's see here. Gonna play a Bloodstained Mire. And If you want to, you can. So I'll tap that for a red. Go ahead and gain a life.
22.
Make a green. I will cast Punishing Fire on Arcbound Ravager. If you want to sack 2 things to save it, go ahead.
It's tough. Do I? Nah.
Sure. Let's move the counter. Pass turn.
Untap. Draw. Draw for turn this one. I was thinking I could, but it's 3 mana, so I can't actually cast the cranial plating, so it's not a good choice yet.
Well, you can cast it.
No, because I need 3 mana to tap. Oh, I guess I.
Yeah, you could have done it. Just not really for any value. Yep.
Take you for 1.
Take 1. Go to 11.
And we'll put cranial plating on.
Sure.
Top now.
Something to deal with later.
Enter go.
In a turn, I'll correct Bloodstained Mire, going to 10. And I will not, in fact, exile my graveyard. I'm feeling a red mana, so we're gonna get a Stomping Ground.
Stomping Groundo.
Casts Punishing Fire without that pesky grove. Having to tap it for a red.
Yeah.
And then we'll untap. Draw a card. Boop.
The spinning thing was the greatest find.
It's pretty good. Wait, what spinning thing? No, that's Mr. Boopster all on his own. He's certainly not on a thing that's spinning. He's on a thing spinning.
He's looking at you. He's got one eye that's looking this way and one eye that's looking down.
Yeah, he's kind of the best.
Googly eyes go on anything.
I think at this point, play Untapped Overgrown Tomb, going to 8. And we'll cast Liliana of the Veil. Make you sacrifice a creature. Pass the turn.
Untap, draw for turn. I mean, we'll cast that.
Yep.
Cast an Inkmoth Nexus.
Ooh.
Enter go.
Untap.
I don't know why I said cast. We'll play an Inkmoth Nexus.
Draw a card. Play another Grove. You have no cards in hand.
Jesze.
But I like the prospect of this. So I'll go up with Liliana, discard a Black Cleave Cliffs. Even though I have 2 lands, I don't really care. And then I'll make a Treat Out Village. I'll attack you for 3.
I'll go to 19.
Very exciting play. And I think so you can't respond to it as easily. You can gain a life, Grove of the Burnwells, tap for a red.
Back up to 20.
Get back Punishing Fire.
Yep.
Cast
to do anything to that. Just realized I used my seat to cast cranial plating, so
Oh. Yeah, I didn't notice that. You can do it on your upkeep if you want.
We can, but then we can't cast a Ravager and activate Inkmoth, so we're just gonna draw. Probably wasn't the right choice, but
Mox Opal.
Sure go.
End of turn.
Knowing you have the removal spell, not a good plan.
I will throw this at you for 2 damage.
18.
Untap. Draw a card. Play a Bloodstained Mire. Just figure this out here.
So many complex.
Yeah, there's decisions. And you're at 18?
Yeah.
And I'm at 8, which is scary. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to play a Tarmogoyf. I'll pass the turn. Tarmogoyf, I currently have instant land, creature, and you have artifact. I think that's it, right?
End of your turn, I'm going to put Arcbound Ravager on top of my library.
Yep.
Untap. Draw for turn. Oh, look at that. Ravager.
You can gain a life. Make a red.
19.
Punching fire.
We shall activate Inkmoth Nexus.
Yep.
Equip Cranial Plating to Inkmoth Nexus.
So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then 9, right?
So
Am I
1,
right about
2,
that?
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Did you count as power?
All right, yeah. Plus his
Yeah.
power, so 9. Only 9 in fact.
Okay. It's good.
Swing.
At me, I'm assuming.
Yes.
No blocks. 9 poison.
9 poison. And to your go.
Let's see here. You're at 19. If I do that, you do that. Yep. Untap.
Boop.
Draw a card. Sacrifice a creature.
We shall activate Inkmoth Nexus.
Yep.
And maybe I shouldn't have done that. Yeah, I'm gonna sack a Ravager.
To put the counter on Nexus, I'm assuming?
Yeah.
Punishing fire in response.
Dead. Sad face.
Still nothing different in the Planeswalker, instant, land, creature, artifact, right? Still just that.
Yes.
Does seem that way.
Inkmoth Nexus is sadly not an artifact, so
No.
Academy Ruins can't get
No.
it back.
To do here. Attack you for 5.
Take 5, going to 14.
And then I will colorless cast Scavenging Ooze and pass the turn.
Scoos.
Scooze.
That's all the Academy Ruin shenanigans.
Yes, it
So-
does.
We'll draw.
Unlike Deathrite Shaman, he can exile anything.
Yep. Cast a Vault Scourge.
Sure.
Sure go.
End of turn. Will exile Arcbound Ravager.
I shall. 2 and a tap to attempt to put it on top of my library.
What else you got in there? Pest and something else.
Pest, Volt Scourge, Memnite.
Yeah, I'll do it again. You can gain a life.
Yeah. Exiled.
1 counter. All right.
All for 1 life.
Untap. Draw a card. I'm gonna cast another Liliana. Make you sacrifice a creature.
Dead.
Pretty obviously. And your life total is at 15.
Yes.
Everything else is the same. So I got 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I think here.
So many choices.
I will just attack like this for 5, 6, 7, 8.
Take 8, go to 7.
And I'll pass the turn.
Untap. Draw. Play a Springleaf Drum.
I mean, you could have Academy Runes, but there's nothing spectacular.
Yeah, I had the hope to draw, protection from everything.
Pretty much.
Or protection from colors, I guess.
You can gain a life. I'll get back that. And then I'll throw it at you.
6.
Untap. Draw a card. And attack. 4.
Quick, make this guy as big as you can.
I could. I don't know how much.
I got
how much do I have?
4 things that you could exile.
4 things. Sure. You can gain a life.
Sweet. Oh, 7.
And I'll gain. Going up to 12. I don't know.
Wait a minute. We made Goyf smaller. We used to have a Deathrite Shaman.
Yeah. Good.
And 7, 15.
I got Bolt too, so.
And Bolt.
I'm pretty sure it's good.
I think we're dead. 7.
You
dead.
Do some quick little mathematics there. All right. So that was our first attempt at this cool format, which is Modern without a ban list. And I think we will visit this again because there is a lot.
Probably not with Affinity and.
No, but with different decks because there is a lot of design space in this format, and it's all pretty nutty.
All of the Storm cards
and Jesze the Mind Sculptor
and Treasure Cruise.
It's incredible.
Ancestral Visions.
Yeah. Dig Through Time. It's also on there. Mental Misstep, my favorite card. Well, one of my favorite cards. Anyways, so look forward to seeing that again in the near future. So,
maybe near future.
Well, I mean, it's all relative. Time's relative. Yeah, it's a relative construct.
It is.
Mr. Boopster here determined in his award-winning thesis.
I guess,
time is a relative construct.
Yeah. The universe has existed for trillions of years. So whether it's, a month from now or 100,000 years, it's about the same time frame.
Exactly, yeah. And Dr. Boopster, PhD, came up with that. That's
Colors.
His pedestal. We'll see you next week.
Bye.